Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chilling story. Now let's dive into story number 1, The Thing at the Foot of My Bed. I've never told anyone the full version of what happened to me, but maybe someone out there has gone through something similar. Maybe I'm not crazy, or maybe I saw something I wasn't supposed to. This happened in 2019. I was living alone in a small apartment. I worked the night shift as a security guard at a parking lot, so I usually got home around 6 a.m., dead tired. I had blackout curtains and always slept during the day, which I've heard can mess with your brain. I don't know. All I know is one morning something changed. It started small, waking up with my body frozen, like I was buried in wet cement. I knew what sleep paralysis was, so I told myself it was just that. I'd open my eyes and stare at the ceiling, unable to move, breathe heavy, and wait for my body to come back. It happened maybe once a week for a month. Then I started hearing it. During one episode, I woke up facing the wall. I heard whispering behind me, just behind my head, a low, crackling voice. It didn't sound like language, more like an insect trying to mimic human speech. It made my scalp crawl. I wanted to turn, scream, anything, but I was trapped. When I finally broke free, the whispering stopped and I was drenched in sweat. I told myself it was my brain playing tricks on me, but it wasn't. The last night, the worst night I'll never forget. I went to bed around 7 a.m. as usual. Nothing felt off except this sense of dread I couldn't shake. I closed my eyes and fell asleep almost instantly. I woke up to complete silence, the kind that hurts your ears. I knew I was in paralysis again. I was lying on my back, eyes wide open. The room was dimly lit from the crack under my curtain, but something was wrong. I wasn't alone. There was something at the foot of my bed. I could only see part of it at first, black, hunched, with long arms dangling by its sides. Its head was too big and it twitched every few seconds like it couldn't control its own movements. Then it started moving toward me, not walking, crawling, slowly. Its arms stretched out and dragged its body across the floor like it had no bones. I couldn't look away. Its face came into view, pale, sunken, no eyes, just two black holes, and its mouth never closed. Just hung open as if it were trying to scream but had forgotten how. As it reached the edge of the bed, my chest got tight. I couldn't breathe. It started climbing up, its hands grabbing the blanket inch by inch. I felt the pressure. I could feel the weight of it, even though I couldn't move. It straddled my legs and leaned forward until its face hovered inches from mine. It stared into me, like it was studying my soul. And then it spoke. Except the words didn't come from its mouth. They rang inside my skull. Not English, not Spanish, just pure meaning. And what I understood was this: you are awake. I am always here. And now you can see me. I felt like my heart stopped. Something inside me shattered, and then it opened its mouth wider. So wide I thought its jaw would snap. And it started screaming. The sound was like static, metal, wind, all mixed together. It filled the room, filled my head. I thought I was going to die. And then, just like that, I could move again. I shot out of bed, fell to the floor, and scrambled back into the corner of the room, but it was gone. Nothing was there, just me, alone, shaking and gasping for air. I didn't sleep for 3 days after that. Here's the part that still haunts me. I moved out of that apartment 2 weeks later, threw away the bed, mattress, everything. I thought maybe it was tied to that place. But sometimes late at night, I still feel it. Not during sleep paralysis. While I'm fully awake, I'll be sitting in bed with the lights off, and I'll feel something watching me from the corner. And every once in a while, just as I'm drifting off, I'll hear it. That whisper, that voice inside my head. You can see me. That's all. I just needed to get it out. If anyone's listening and you've had something like this happen, you're not alone. Thanks for watching. If you like these scary stories, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. New horrors drop every week, so don't forget to hit the bell icon. It really helps the channel grow. Have a story of your own or something you'd never dare to explain? Tell me in the comments or email it to me.